Alrighty, hello everyone, my name is ReclusiveZ, and I'm back with more, Vane, the zombie survival, Zomboid and 7 Days to Die, like, hybrid game. It's really neat, really fun, and, I've been doing some extracurricular activities during my downtime. I've been slowly leveling my character via the exercise menu, jumping jacks, planks, push-ups, you know. When you click it, they'll actually start doing it. Which is really neat, but man, it stresses your character out fast. But it's a good way to gain into your stats, which as you can see are a little higher than they used to be. So I've been just doing jumping jacks and stuff to get my agility, my strength, and my vitality up. And then I went outside and started chopping trees, which increased my strength and my agility even more since I have a nice axe that I found during the last episode, which I've then been bringing over here to store them as logs. I have a good storage of logs in here. And then I found out that you can take those logs and via dismantling, you can take those logs, turn them into planks, take the planks and turn them into wood scrap and repeat that process to get dismantling up. And then you can take the logs plus the wood scrap, depending on how much of it you make. Let me find out where. And yeah, you can make campfires with the wooden logs and the wood scrap, and place those down the ground, which will boost your crafting, and then you can dismantle those, get some of the materials back, which will boost your dismantling. So, yeah, I've just been leveling agility, crafting, dismantling, and strength and vitality. Just been doing that. Decided to take all of my stuff upstairs and bring it all in here. This will be my small little crafting room. I've got my standard workbench where I've got all my tools and stuff in here that I found from the last episode. Hard to believe I found this many frigging tools. Then I've got a gardening area over here where I've been keeping most of my gardening supplies. So that'll be there. I've got my vehicle one. I've got raw comps, which are raw components. This is basically where I'll be keeping all these, since each one of these storage boxes carries up to 300 pounds, which is way more than all my other storage areas. So yeah, I've got this up here because I don't know if zombies can break into my house and destroy my storage, because I missed it during my video. I wasn't recording like the fool that I am. But because I was doing all of the power leveling, all of the crafting, and all of the wood chopping and stuff, it hit night and a horde descended upon me, which basically broke down my front door. So I had to build a reinforced one. While they were breaking in, I hid upstairs like a bitch. I will admit that now. Until they calmed down and they started to disperse and daylight came back, and then I came out here and just started knocking several of them into back into the ground where they belong. There's a zombie over there. I have no idea where the horde went, because if you see the little arrows at the top of my compass, those are the members of the horde. I don't know where they are. They're just gone. Yeah, this one over here was a specialty zombie. It was a military variant that was carrying all of this nice military gear that I'm currently carrying. I got a military cap, I got a military shirt, I got military, well, I got just plain overalls. Military boots, a military jacket, I've got a combat pack now, which, you know, water resistance, rain resistance, run speed. It's got a bunch of protection modifiers. Gives me 150 carrying capacity, so now I can carry 340 pounds of loot. It's just been a heck of a day. I made a spiked baseball bat. I meant to do small amounts of leveling, and the horde kind of, well, made things a little different. Sheriff Bulletproof Vest. Sturdy police-grade bulletproof vest will help protect your torso from incoming projectiles. I can only assume that's protection against other players if they ever show up, but hey, sheriff stuff. Thank you. How do I wear that? What does that take over? Is that... Oh, that is upper body armor protection. Blunt resistance, blade, bullet, bite, animal bite. Nice. I like that a lot. That immediately replaced my, my little apron. So yeah, That's my current loadout. All of my gear was dirty. Because I found something else you can do. As long as there's power and water, if I come down here... Ow, I got cut on my door. My reinforced door cut me. If you come down here and you throw all of your equipment that is dirty, for instance, that bulletproof vest I just picked up, if I was to toss it in here, which is the washing machine, add soap and turn it on, it will wash the dirtiness out of that item. And then you can take it, throw it in the dryer, and the dryer will dry it out and take the wetness out of it. So that is really neat, that there's actual laundry mechanics in this game. And I know it may sound dumb, but I mean, if your character can get sick from, like, if you get scratched and how dirty your equipment is makes it more likely to get an infection and stuff like that, if that mechanic is actually in game, then having a washer and dryer is a brilliant thing. My character did get dirty, and I had to actually wash them at the sink, which is funny. You can wash yourself. 0% dirtiness, but I'm going to drain out the sink anyways. But yeah, that's just the little bits that I was doing. I haven't gone too overly far. I went down there and looted that area real quick, just to see if anything was happening over there. Not a whole lot. So now I need to decide where I want to go. I'm thinking back over to that, yeah, North Star Estates, maybe that RV park. Not RV park, trailer home park. Seeing what that's got going. Shut my door before I go anywhere, but yeah! A lot of neat mechanics in this game, and the hordes are not to be messed with. They like to just beat on stuff. Why does he seem bigger than usual? No, don't run, come back. I wish to bat you a few questions. Hey, come back. Must be a rabbit or a dog. Yeah, the zombie's attacking something. Home run. Thank you for your generous donation of equipment. Oh, they were chasing you, were they? Managed to escape, did you? Pet the fox. Pet the fox. Pet the fox. Fine, I don't want to pet you. So my inventory capacity is about as low as I can get it. Nope, I can put stuff back. I'll be right back. But yeah, there we go. Got my inventory about as low as I can get it. I've got my medical supplies. I put my military pants back on because I didn't realize I wasn't wearing those. The zombie over there, and it's time to go explore. Doesn't go into... Doesn't stop as quick as I wanted it to for some odd reason. But yeah, just gonna drive this way. We've already seen most of this route. I've already been over there, as I said. Just gonna bypass that. There's a house out this way somewhere. No, it's not that way. Could be something back there, because it's a trail. I mean, there's two sets of side trail. I mean, that one leads that way, but... yeah, let's go explore. I mean, that's basically what this episode in this game is going to be about, is me just kind of exploring around, seeing what things are going on, and probably just going to lead me out to a small pond where I can fish. Oh, it led me out to a lumber yard and a bunker and, yep, barber logging camp. I wonder how much water that tower is going to have in it. Looks like a minivan is out here, too. Since I don't have to worry about anybody stealing my stuff right now. What about you? You got anything in you, Cletus? Engine alternator, an essential part. Yeah, that'll be nice to have. I'll take that. I don't know why there's a whole engine alternator in a glove box. Large fluid tank smell. Smells like gasoline. Oh, how many liters? Fluid ounces. 879. That is an entire tank of gasoline. Water tower. Examine how many... 322,787 fluid ounces out of... Oh, sorry, I read that completely wrong. It can hold 13 million, but it only has 7 million. Holy crap. Well, my water problem's been solved. Get down, clown. So I have a water tower and I have gasoline. This is locked. Heavy log pile. Chop this as an axe to get usable logs. So I've just got a source of logs over here too that I can get access to. And a NMC Mesa. Nothing in it. It can carry 1,000 though. 93% full gas tank. Tongue and groove pliers. There's no key in the ignition. I wonder if my key from that vehicle will work. If it's universal, I don't know. Handbrake. I mean, it might be worth trading over to a van. I could always potentially hotwire it. I've only got a 29% chance of succeeding with that, though. But having extra cargo space would be great, especially if it's 1,000. Let's try the key. Let's try the key from this. Let's see if the keys are universal or not. I mean, what are the odds it's not universal? I wouldn't think they've thought of that far ahead, but... How's the hood? 52% batteries, 49% radios, kind of. I mean, everything is near half. Timing belts. Wow, that's a thing too. Spark plugs, piston assembly. It's got off-road tires. Engine oil's good. I mean, this might be the next wagon. Yeah, no, the keys are not universal. Good to know. There we go. Knock knock, anybody home? Oh, hello. Full fluid barrel, empty, smell, examine. Is it full of anything? Contains, but it doesn't tell me what it contains. Oh, those are handy. Ear protection, basic stapler, locking pliers, stapler. I mean, I'm not drinking whatever's in it. Smell it. Smells like fuel, so it'd be gasoline. And I could get metal scrap off of this. Aluminum and iron scrap. Sports car tire. Just got a whole frigging tire? What? I just got a whole frigging tire. Standard sports car tire. Works great on asphalt. Not so much on off-road. Huh. Yeah, no, that wasn't expected at all. Why would breaking down a tire give me just an entire tire? Unless I found an entire tire in there, that was good. Fortunately, I gotta keep breaking stuff down because I really am gonna just need all of this. Ooh, another sledgehammer. What do I get for paint? Iron scrap. Okay. There we go. Heavy bolts, rubber scrap, schematic for an oven dish. I need that. Requires crafting and oh man, I need to get my mechanical up. But basic welding, there's welding? Okay, bolts, limestone, raw limestone. I've got all this carrying capacity, so this is a semi. Yeah, I can just push this, can I? There's no key. Alright. Heater, handbrake. Electric glove box. Marker. So I'm gonna have to remember this is here. I don't know what kind of capacity this vehicle has. Just because it doesn't have a trailer with it, but I mean, if I can find a trailer to plug onto this. You are standing on this. I mean, yeah, if I can find a trailer to hook up to that. I have to remember this is here. Get my loot offloaded and get back on the road. Alright, on the road again. At 86% of a tank, which is good. Just gonna have to remember this is over here. Oh! I don't know what the hell happened. Started wiggling all over. Gonna blow out this vehicle before it's due. I don't want to do that. I can avoid wrecking out the only vehicle I've got that's working. This looks like a good place coming up. We got this area off to the right, and we got that big house off to the left. Looks like I can get in there over here. At least I think. Oh yeah, that dead end just stood up. Howdy, you look like you're tired. Why'd I say dead tired? Ooh, hey. Out of here. Let's go explore the farm. If there's anything worthwhile down here. Calico farm, huh? There's a cow? I mean, that's usually a good sign. Alright. Well, let's, get to exploring. Really do need to start turning off my flashlight more often. It's definitely a problem that seems to only be me. Chicken feed. Bag of animal. Can I have animals? Plastic bucket. A jerry can. Fiberglass paddle. Fiberglass paddle does a surprising amount of damage. Tomato seeds. Potato seeds. Bunny feed. Bunny feed. Cattle feed. Really? Engine spark plug. Holy crap. Or bunny feed. Plastic buckets. Soil bag, string trimmer, plastic bag, garden hoe. Bunny feed, chicken feed. Can I really get animals? Smell, is it fuel? Smells like fuel. Alright, got a metal basin. Scavenging went up, more cattle feed. Muck tub. What the hell's a muck tub? Muck tub, plastic muck tub, useful for storing large amounts of fluid, 264 fluid ounces. I mean, I guess. I don't think that holds as much as the large jug I have at home. But I am very overweight. I'm gonna put this vehicle overweight real fast too at this rate. I need a semi with a trailer is what I need. Actually, you know what? I need to go through this soil real quick. Low yield, standard, standard, low, standard, standard, low. Need to get rid of the low soil and keep the standard soil. Just drop this soil. I'm sure it'll despawn at some point. There's a cow over here. I don't know what all I can do with that information. Because I can't harvest this corn. I mean, if anywhere would have something that this tractor could hook up to, battery, car filter, crosshead, yeah, jumper cables, useful in crafting, I mean, friggin' might as well. Pick locked open. Anybody inside? I don't know what to do with you, but I'm gonna pet you. Can I get up on the edge of this and overlook this and see if there's any zombinis in here? Looks like there's garden plots in there. Farm trough. Cattle feed, pig feed. Can I feed animals? Oh no, I'm gonna get wet. No, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my moisture. Hay bale, destroy. If I start taking too much moisture, I'm gonna pop the battery. Another muck tub, fuel canister, bunny feed, car filter, car gas tank. Well, I mean, if I ever want to... Antelope, carrot slice, cucumber slice, pear slice, potato, rotten. Eggplant, orange, potato. Maybe going to this area over here was a good idea. Off-road car tire, another one. Soil bag, standard. Oh, that's good. This should be full of just water. Yep, these are full of just water. Those are hay racks. Paint tray, matches, muck tub, plastic. I'm gonna have to start breaking stuff down. Engine spark plugs, squash, muck tub. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break down some of these tubs. Finding a lot more loot than I expected to find. Soil bag, standard, soil bag, low. Fiberglass paddle, paintbrush, paint roller. Getting close to my upper limit. Exhaust assembly. I have to bring the car over here. Leaf blower. Alright. I'm gonna get scooting real quick. Oh, damp. Put a few things down real quick just so I can get moving. Alright, that's pretty much the vehicle maxed out. My bite is already gone. I'm drowsy again. I have to rest. Over here real quick, see if I can open this from back here. I can. Yep, I thought I heard a biter on the ground. That's a nice medium planter. I'd like to take that with. These are a lot of pots, too. Maybe I'll move my outpost over here. I mean, if I have the... it'll take me a while, but... I mean, there's already medium planters, and this would be a great place for growing crops. Actually, if I hooked up a sprinkler and a couple of, rain catchers, utilities. Yeah, rain collectors. Outside, and then hooked up a sprinkler, and maybe ran the water to the sprinkler. I mean... What the shit was that? It blew out the windows in my new barn. That low-flying jackass. I mean, granted, you were crashing, but you low-flying jackass. Looked like it blew out up there somewhere near Johnson's Mountain. Huh. I mean, this has already got fence and stuff up. I could probably reinforce most of this line. How's that unlocked, damn you? Keep this as my grow op over here. Keep that as my mechanical area over there. And use the house for basically like the zombie invasions and stuff for the Horde Knights. Because they shouldn't touch any of this stuff over here. I need to stop taking so much. I'm gonna have to... And if I'm gonna do that, I need... It's got its own fuse box, got its own power. I mean, I could make that work. I could make this work. Plenty of stuff to hunt over here. I've got those grain silos over there. Which lead to their own secondary setup over here. I mean, I doubt these have anything in them. I bet they're just, like, grain. I can't even get in. They're neat. I need to explore the house. I need to explore that, what is potentially a vehicle bay for these tractors. And then figure out how I want to reinforce all this, as well as what might be up there. I've got a pig! I need to figure out how to take care of the animals. If I can breed them, I could have pigs, I could have cows, I could have all sorts of stuff. It looks like a zombie already broke the store down. And I'm just... You know what? No, I'm not wasting the oil, I'm not wasting the gas, I'm not wasting the battery. There's another tractor in here. Garage door's gone, though. Oh, it's a roll-up door. Is it a roll-up door? Come on, I stand on one of these already. Last episode, I stood on one of these so I could bring this door down. It looks like a roll-up door. I don't know if I can... Another tractor. I mean, yeah, I could use this easily as my vehicle bay and, like, my crafting area. Keep it all kind of, sort of separated from each other. That way, when the zombies do attack, you know, they don't break everything. Even got extra parking. Little shed. I could make this work. I think I could make this work really well. In a windmill, I could put a bunch of littler windmills around. Avon calling. Anybody home? I can hear you breathing. You can't hide from the DoorDash. Even if your door's not open, I can still see you and video record you. Ooh, nicer kitchen than what I got. Hope you don't mind if I fill your sink. Well, I like the floor plan a lot more than mine. I don't like the fact that there's 3 total entrances, but I can work with them. Got a basement like mine. Nice closet. That light didn't turn off for some odd reason. It's too small to be anything other than like a cat. No way a German Shepherd's fitting in there. Nice to find a bearded dragon though. That'd be kind of cool. Got a decent set of bedrooms. Baseball bats. Standing shower, that's an issue though. I can't fill that with water. Alright, so there's a trade-off. I'm losing a little bit of water. No PC in here? What kind of a geek room is this? I like this place. I like this place a lot. I might take this. Quite a bit more storage down here as well. Fuse boxes down here too. Backup generators. Examine connections. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I have to, okay, add connections. That's easy enough to do. I do the same thing with water. Electricity, that's, sorry, wrong thing. Examine connections. I thought there was 2 sets of examine connections. So, receiving connections, consumption. Unwire and unwire. Okay, so I can... So where's it getting water? I mean, other than the local connection. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about. Yeah, I think I'm gonna transfer most of my stuff over here to this house. I think this is gonna become like my new bunker area because I think I can. I think I'll be able to effectively protect this and the fact that animals wander in and seem to get stuck. Because the pre-fences will help negate most of the zombies. They'll get caught up on them. They'll either have to run around it or get stuck on it. And I have 2 primary routes for getting the hell out of Dodge. If need be, plus all this extra storage and stuff. I think that's what I'm going to do real quick. I am going to work on moving everything over here. I wonder if I can go to these other areas. Like, can I go to the different map zones if I leave? I'm gonna have to figure that out too. I have to figure out if I can go to different areas or if I'm just stuck here. Danamore, Sarnak. Yeah, never mind. This map is... It's just your starting location. There's Redford. Okay, so all the major map areas are here. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'll be back. I know I said I'll be back and I was exploring around a little more because I realized I wasn't over here. I have a well. I wonder how fast this well refills. Don't give me that lock shit. Unlock, damn you. Disposable wrench, hacksaw, metal rake, plastic rake. Yeah, I really should not have turned on the respawn stuff. I didn't think it was going to be this easy starting out. Even with loot scarcity set as low as it is. Can I not climb? Do our legs not... Uh-oh. Oh, catch myself. Nope, I'm not climbing. Not doing it. No. That will be the death of me. My stupidity in going high will just nuke me out of existence. Alright, well... Good game plan. Good cash register locked. Tough lock. But I own you now. Maybe I can find the key around here somewhere. I've got so many pots. I've got so much gardening stuff. I have... Oh, this would be really neat if the others showed up. Oh, I could run a fruit stand. I could run a vegetable stand. I could sell stuff to the others if they showed up. Oh, I'm so excited. I know Mars. Mars would buy my produce and my vegetables. She's just that kind of person. I'm gonna have to put up a big ass fence. I wouldn't have to keep the others out. Yeah, I like this. This is gonna be a good idea. I'm gonna go get stuff moved. I'm definitely gonna be right back. I was gonna be right back. I have a fever. Come again? You have a fever. Due to it being viral, antibiotics won't be effective. You'll need to wait for this to pass on its own. Why the hell is it still building? Tepid. You are feeling a little warm, but it's tolerable. It might be time to wear lighter clothing. I mean, it's 66 degrees outside. And I'm only 98 Fahrenheit. I'm basically running at a proper temp. Or is it because of the fever? Do I just have to rest? Do I need to just let my character rest? Is that what I've got to do? Alright, what if I take a nap for 2 hours real quick? No, not 72. Respawn point has been set. Alright, I'll figure this out. Yeah, I will officially. I'll be right back. Alright, so instead of transferring everything out of my current vehicle, I've decided to just make the jog all the way back over here to this lumber yard, where I'm going to hotwire this vehicle. It says I have a 29% chance of success. Got it first try. Also, my sickness is going down. I'm now very sick, so it seems like the fever, as it said, it goes away on its own. It lasts with you. It'll stick with you for a little while, and in the meantime, while it's with you, it will bump your vitality like crazy. I think I've gained close to 9 levels out of it. Alright, well. I now have a minivan that can carry up to 1,000. And it sounds way better than that other vehicle. So my electrician's background is already paying off. This thing sounds a lot better than that other vehicle. The SWAT vest on my character's really kind of just giving it... Alrighty, well, time to see how much of this I can pack in and get to my new location, and then I gotta start reinforcing it. But I won't do that on video. It'll take too long. Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. Well, I got a little carried away. I've got a pig over there. I've got a fox over there. I've got a cow and a deer roaming around here somewhere. As you can see, I've got a bunch of different crates and stuff that I've collected. And, well, there's a reason for that. The zombies have also been a bit of a pain, but not nearly as big of a pain as they could have been. So, yeah, my little manufacturing hub slash shed slash barn slash garage slash whatever the hell it wants to be is, well, here. I've reinforced all of the doors, and I've got these big warehouse crates, same ones that are outside. I've been just dragging them over here. They can carry up to 450 weight in comparison to my the best boxes that I can make currently, which only carry up to 300. So, I've been dragging these from wherever I can find them over here, just because I can carry an extra 150 in them. So I'll find a place to put those in here at some point. But yeah, I've been getting a little carried away. Got these in here, got this over here, kept the shelving, didn't break that down, instead kept it, put my boxes up here, so now they're all, well, some of them are named vehicle parts, you know, fuel, raw comps, batteries, my unbelievably large amount of tools that I've just found since episode 1. Got a repair bench, which works out really, really well. I managed to repair most of my gear. Hard leather strips, which you need to fight the boars for to get their raw hard leather, and then you dry it out to make it into leather strips. And then you can repair stuff. So yeah, my military gear requires a combination of denim, cloth, and leather strips. So I got that. I've got a utility cabinet over here, which is basically steadily disseminating resources out into basically everything I built so that it doesn't despawn. Basically how you maintain your working environment. See, available resources, their maintenance costs and stuff like that. So I've got that going. I have built a standard workbench and an advanced workbench. Standard workbench has 1 queue, advanced workbench has 1 queue. Weirdly enough, you think they'd get more queues as they went or with more tools as you put in them. But, yeah, these things are great because they work whether you're at them or not. So, for instance, I need wooden planks, which I've got wooden logs in here. So whether I'm there or not, they're working. And because they're continuously working, I'm getting experience, and because I'm getting experience, my stats have been going up like crazy. Construction's gone up, crafting's gone up, dismantling's gone up, mechanical's gone up, because this is also mechanical using this bench. Yeah, there it was. Just seen the stat jump in construction, as well as, I believe, mechanical. I thought so, but anyways, I'm getting points over there. And it turns out this is by far the most efficient way to break down wooden logs into planks. Because you get 4 planks per wooden log if you do it in here, as or if you break them down by hand, you might get 2 wooden planks every like 2 or 3 logs. So yeah, far more efficient this way. I'm gonna take these planks. Go out here. Fox is still screaming its head off. I've done the similar thing that I did over here. I have reinforced the homestead. I've parked my vehicles. This is a drying rack, by the way. This is where you can dry out leather, and I don't know if you can dry out meat and stuff over here. I haven't tried it yet, but that's how you turn hard leather into hard leather strips. You just hang it up out here, and eventually it dries. Reinforce the house. Not a whole lot has changed in there, just the windows and stuff. Here! Couple of zombies. Yeah, my biggest alterations are down here at my grow op. So yeah, this grow op, I put 2 of these rainwater collectors out here. These aren't the insulated variant, these are just the first stage rainwater collectors right here that required plastic scrap, reinforced wooden planks, and screws. I built 2 of these. They carry 12,000, I believe, fluid ounces. Yeah, 12,318 fluid ounces. I filled it up from basically a water jug just to test it. When you open these doors, I've got a small grow up in here that I haven't planted a whole lot with yet. Well, I planted some onions. And then I attached 2 sprinklers, which the sprinklers are pretty freaking great. They don't take a lot of water, but they put a lot of water into your plants. And these are real simple, as these only take plastic scrap, reinforced wooden planks, and screws as well. They also take, you know, a 35 construction and a 15 mechanical. But once you're done, you basically hit examine connections, hit add connection, and yeah, you can drag them over to the water collectors and you can plug them in, and then these water collectors will basically feed those sprinklers, which is really great. Limited range, so these have to be relatively close to those. Unfortunately, there's no other real piping mechanics. Rainwater collectors will not pipe into fluid barrels, unfortunately. Hopefully the devs at some point will make it so that you can run piping and connections and stuff like that to fluid barrels, but I mean, that's for a later date. Oh, there's my fox. But yeah, I've got this little grow op over here, and it's already, let's see. Oh, sorry, they're not onions, they're carrots. They're carrots. I'm a fool. And they're almost done growing. Yeah, while those are doing that, I wanted to expand my grow op a little bit because I can build large planters. And these large planters will let me hold, well, large crops like pumpkins and stuff. It'll take me a little bit to get my ADD to not ADD, OCD, whatever it is that likes to have stuff organized. So, one moment. Well, there we go. It looks better than it did. It's still a little crooked in some areas. But that's about the best I'm gonna get it right now. If I finagle with it too much, it's gonna just, it'll drive me batshit buggy. So yeah, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna grab out a soil bag or two because these all need dirt. And the only thing I have right now is my standard soil. It seems one bag of soil does a planter, which is pretty good and easy for me. I figured it'd take more. I've got the composter running. I don't know when it produces compost or what quality compost it produces or how it produces that. It's just, it's sealed. And I'm waiting. I'll figure it out as it goes. I need cannabis, carrot, corn, cucumber, onion, pumpkin, squash, sweet potato, tomato seeds. So I had carrots growing initially. So I can come over here and I can plant carrots again. Plant 2 sets of carrots. Because these all go by large or small, medium, and large. Like carrots are small crops. Corn are small crops. Onions are small crops. So I'll plant some onion out here. And then I think the only other small one I have is corn. Yep, the only other small one I've got is corn. So we'll plant some corn. And then for medium, I have basically just cucumber seeds. I have just cucumbers as medium. So I'll plant those out here. And then I think I made it... I think I'm going to make it so that I plant extra corn, because corn always has use. Whoa, it looked like it was trying to double plant. Did I glitch that the hell out? Nope. Okay. I thought it was going to let me bug it out. Turns out it won't. So yeah, now I've got onions, carrots, corn. I don't know if you can turn corn into corn whiskey and then corn whiskey into like a medical ingredient, you know, because it's a disinfectant or not. I have no real idea. But then we have these large planters, which I can plant cannabis, pumpkins, squash, sweet potatoes, and tomato seeds. So I'm thinking for right now, I'm going to skip on the cannabis and I'm going to go with pumpkin and squash. Wow, that ain't shitting when it's... Wow. I wonder if I can plant out in the ground. I haven't tried. And then squash. And then sweet potatoes. Sweet potato, squash, and tomatoes. I mean, I could technically probably put one more large planter back here. Do I have the components for it? I mean, I could just set it ugly duckling style back here. Just be like... So I don't... my waterer might reach it. And then I have to add soil. Soil. And yes, everything grows inside of here. It doesn't seem to require sunlight yet. Doesn't mean that it won't. There, and cannabis. And I can turn this on. And this on. And that should water everything. Note I said should. Yep, 50%. Water went up. Water went up. So yeah, everything starts off at 50%, I believe, and then it goes up from there water-wise. So as long as these all read above 50%, they should be fine. 53. 52, 52. 51. 51. 52. Yep, everything is being watered. Maybe not. No, there's no... Yep, 51. 51. Yep, everything is being watered. So now my grow op is going. I've basically got all the crops that I can think of going. I'll see if at some point I can find a way to put extra lights back here. I haven't found any lights yet. I have found schematics. Like I can read the hacksaw. So now I can make a hacksaw, and I can also make an oven dish. But I haven't found the ability to build anything else of, like, interest. Yeah. That's going. That's watering. Hasn't used a whole lot of water out of here, so as soon as it rains, this will fill up. And both of these are feeding into there, so... That's all set in there. My weight is down. I'm fed. I'm watered. I'm a little tired. Maybe I'll give my character a quick nap. And then, yeah, we're going to wander off and explore a little bit. We're going to do it by foot, see what I find vehicle-wise, and bring it back. So, one moment. Alrighty, I've let my character sleep for 1 hour just to get rid of the tiredness. Just a quick nap. I think I'm going to head over here to the North Star Estates and see what I can find. Basically going to do it on foot. I said, see if I can bring back an interesting vehicle. Hopefully I find an interesting vehicle. Hello, Moo Moo, Moo Moo, Moo Moo, Moo Moo. Did you guys eat the food I left out? Yeah, before I go anywhere. As I did put food over here. I put cattle feed. And I put pig feed. I don't think they're eating it. Which is rather unfortunate, because I would love a way to be able to breed the animals and use them as a form of resource. There's a... Howdy, pig. I'm gonna pet you, pig. Pet. There's a deer. So yeah, I'm on my way to the North Star Estates. Well, I mean, this looks like a good place to... Oh, hey. Ow. Get down, clown. Yeah, this looks like a good place to investigate real quick. Give a quick look through, see what it's got. I feel like this is kind of turning into like my stalker game, where I'm just kind of breaking stuff down in weird ways. That is a boar. I need him for hard leather. Not overly tough, but nope, I didn't get hard leather, I got pork. Ooh, what do we got here? You got a key in you? Nope, I can hotwire it though. Oh, I'll take a cell phone. I'll take the notepads. I'll break down the calculator. I mean, I don't know why I'm collecting the notepads. Dismantle. Because, I mean, I don't think any... There goes the Air Force. I don't think anybody else is going to join my game. You know what? More dismantling. Break down everything you can find, because surprisingly, these cans are a good source of aluminum. Rosary. That's sacrilege. Break that down. I mean, it's sacrilege that I broke it down, not that. The rosary is sacrilege. It's... I said it wrong. I don't know. Find like a communion wafer and be like sacrilegious. An insulated flask. I haven't seen one of those before. That'll be handy. I'll be able to carry around fluids and not have breakdown. Repair schematic for combination pliers. Now I can make those. This looks like it could be a nice house too. Not sure what all I'm gonna find in here. I doubt any of it'll be worthwhile. Why is glass cleaner considered a food item? That's an odd one. I'm finding a lot of food items. I may have to restart at some point. Whoa, I've broken something. Whoa, man. Oh, it does not like me walking over broken chairs. Goodbye, floating. Can I break down a light? Oh, I could remove the light bulbs. Hey, 45. Lone Star 1911 mags. And a Lone Star 1911. That should be a magazine-fed pistol. Locked. Locked. What are the odds I just find a pistol up here? $83. I mean, I found a good score so far. There's more ammo and another magazine and another 1911. Alright, I've got to look something up. I've got to see if there's a way to modify my server a little bit. So I'm going to be right back. But yeah, there we go. That should fix it a little bit. I upped the spawn counts to 2 times. I increased their damage a little bit. And lowered the loot scarcity, so now it's on, like, impossible. I'm going to see what that's like and just see how it affects things. Because there's so much loot. I mean, there's just so much loot. I don't know if it's different if you start without power and stuff, but I mean, it's honestly wild. Just how much of everything there is. Like, I don't mind loot that makes sense, but like, this is my 3rd Lone Star I found. In this house. Look at that, 3 of them. All of them found in here. I still wish I knew how to adjust the quick use menu. And unfortunately, I have no idea how to adjust that. It doesn't look like you can just drag and drop. But hey, I've got this now and a ton of ammo to go with it. We got, what? 4 full mags? Plus 50 rounds of ammo? Yeah, I've got 32 rounds of ammo in a mag, plus a 16 in the gun. And then an additional 50. Just, holy shit. I thought loot being on, you know, less scarce. Yeah, being on less loot would be, you know, a little bit more, but I guess not. So now it's set to impossible. I don't know if that's going to, you know, maybe I should save and reload just to see if it triggers things. There we go. Hopefully that'll make everything, you know, take effect. I definitely know this much. If I do end up restarting, it will probably... The hell was that? Box? I'll probably start off in, like, the winter with no power, no water, and... I don't know. I've got ideas. I've just got to see whether or not I can make any of them bear, you know, fruit. Still need to find a trailer for that semi. What are you? Well, not a whole lot to this as an enforcer, huh? Locked. Pick lock. I mean, I might as well get it at least open and say, oh, it comes with a key. Well, I guess you're coming back to house, and another cell phone, and an enhanced lock, and a flashlight. So yeah, zombie populations are up by 2 right now, so there should be way more of them. Eventually starting to roam around. I'm gonna turn on this vehicle, flip it around, and get its lights aiming at the house. Oh, there's one in the house, though. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Whack. I see the 3 times health upgrade worked. This house has got reinforcements on it. Just gonna close this so that I don't end up being taken by surprise. I'll take the sledgehammer. I'm gonna break down the metal rakes and stuff though. Pulling wire, combinate. You know, I gotta start breaking down some of this stuff. It's gonna be too much. It's too much. You with the loot scarcity set. Jerry can. Always good to have more fuel. GPS. Well, that's handy should I ever lose my phone. Yeah, I figured I was overweight. Alright, I gotta drop some of this stuff. I gotta break some of this stuff, and then I'm gonna head back to base, because I think this will be enough for this episode. 2 more areas covered, a little bit more of an adjustment made to my overall base. Just gonna get into the trunk this way. Oh, a zombie just showed up. They are considerably tougher with more health. I think 3 times might be a little too much. But I mean, it'll make at least a good reason for me to whack them. Maybe use my gun occasionally. You are not who I fought. ID, Jonah Turner. Friggin' frackin' hoarders, man. This door is locked. Now it's not. Well, I mean, not a whole lot going on in this place.
United States of America.
Or 45, another Lone Star magazine, another cell phone, another Lone Star. Things will most likely get more difficult once, you know, the full time frame hits and, you know, power goes away, water goes away, all hell breaks loose. You know, things will probably become more difficult at that point. I think this is meant to be easy during the start, and then it's to become more difficult. I think there's like parameters that are controlling that aspect. Not really sure. Lots of locked doors. This zombie comes out of one of these doors. I wish I had more to say, but I don't know what to talk about 90% of the time. I'm just not very talkative unless something is continuously happening. Unfortunately, not a whole lot is continuously happening. 9mm rounds or whiskey. I don't know. I think I'll keep making adjustments to the server. I think the zombies having 3 times health is a good idea. And I think there being 2 times the zombies is a good idea. Yeah, I'll just have to keep mucking around with the settings. See if eventually I land on something that works. It's gonna take time. I am getting rid of this thing when I get the chance to. Na 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 bunny. It's just, he's so flat. Oh, poor little shit. And I'm kind of wondering if my game might be a little bugged since my last horde basically just kind of bugged out on me. Like, they showed up, they started causing mayhem, they started wandering off. I beat a bunch of them back, and then I started to get things handled, and then I saved, and I reloaded, and then my horde was just gone. I'm kind of wondering if my save isn't also kind of bugged out in that area, too. Let's see how my crops are doing before I call it. Yeah, I've just not seen my horde since episode 1. These guys are still corpsing up the area. Yeah, looks like my grow op is doing well. That's good news. I have to figure out what to do with all these pots and stuff. I didn't make these. These were here ahead of time. I just didn't have a use for them. It was easier to build these long planters than it was to build anything else. But yeah. I'm going to, why is that so bright over there? But anyways, this has been episode 2. This has been a bit of a journey, a bit of a wander. We've migrated from the last safe haven over here, and this is now going to be the permanent base of operations until I eventually decide to, I don't know, move on and go elsewhere. Once I decide to, you know, maybe Danamore, because I think this is the prison right here. Maybe I'll move into a new residence up here, or maybe even Leon Mountains. I'll move into a house over here, because there's the mining areas over here, and I have a pickaxe. But I also have the prison over here that we have to figure out. But I mean, I've only explored this friggin' area of the map in 2 episodes. I have, well, okay, this area of the map in 2 episodes. I haven't really gone that far. That's episode 2. So, I thank you all for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to do the normal YouTube stuff. Likes, comments, share, subscribes, whichever you prefer, and, ooh, hey, my pumpkins just came in! They just popped into existence. And, yeah, I thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.